What up? What up? What's up? It's another lit episode of Loquacious TV. They call me Nelly.
And it's your girl, Moody.
Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Here's to the weekend. 1 week, we're going to be in Thanksgiving.
It's brick. It's brick. And hopefully we might
Is
get a little.
it brick or is oh nah? Which one?
It's oh nah. In the morning time, it'd be like, oh nah, son.
Yeah. Because you come out your warm bed and you be like, and last week it was 75. I don't get it.
And that's a whole fact. That is a whole fact.
But this is the weather. This is New York. This is New York for you. So if you just moved to New York, welcome to New York.
Welcome to your long.
All right, so I got 3 things I want to chat about today. So we're going to do the quick things first. So let's talk about Donald Trump. He's running back for president for 2024. Thoughts?
God help us all. God help us all. That man done started riots, done got the Proud Boys on our ASS more and more. I don't know. This world is just like, but honestly, it's like whoever wins, it's never beneficial for us anyhow. So it's just like I don't even care at this point. It's just sad, and not to say I don't care, but it's just like, what does it really matter to us? Because there's one, I don't see nobody that's better than the other now at this point.
I've never really been into politics myself. As far as presidency, I don't never really feel the ramifications. Shout out to Donald Trump because them stimmies was hitting and I was mad happy. Thank you, Mister.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, but on a flip side, I really, when I vote, is always for my state, like so my mayor and my governor, because I feel like those people impact me way before the president even get a chance to do whatever he's going to do. So for me, I don't really have any thoughts about it because I've seen the impossible happen. I've seen them make Donald Trump, which was a reality TV star, the president of the United States. What else could you possibly do?
We might as well go and try to be president.
I was gonna run.
No, run.
I was gonna run. I said I got a lot of Facebook friends. President. I'll get some people. I did a little campaign going. Don't play.
Now I got a lot of Facebook friends.
I got a lot of Facebook friends. I could get me a campaign going.
Yeah, I'm crying. I'm crying.
I got another quick topic. The Kyrie Irving and the Kanye West anti-Semitic situation.
Okay, so Kanye, I ain't even going to touch on Kanye because he's just going cuckoo. It's just crazy. So he's gonna get what he deserves because sometimes he play on that, I think. But you said something. You put your foot in your mouth, and now you gotta deal with reap what you sow. At the end of the day, the Kyrie situation, I think they out their mind. I really
Which part?
The fact that for him to play, he got suspended. He gotta pay $500,000 fine. He gotta meet with all these different people and go to these anti-Semitic groups like he a hater or like a what.
Do you think that what he did was wrong?
No, absolutely not. He didn't write the book or play or whatever it was that he posted because y'all giving him a punishment on something that he didn't even write. He found something, from my understanding, he found something that was connected to his name, that led him to that book or whatever it was. He said how he felt. Like at the end of the day, if he feel like he's a black Jew or black people was the first Jew or whatever the case may have been, he's entitled to saying it. He ain't go on there saying, "Oh, all Jews is this and all Jews is that." And he said how he felt. You can't punish somebody and try to take they hard earnings that they work for because they had an opinion. As last time I checked, we were supposed to be free to state our opinions, right?
Yeah, that's not for you or me or him. That's white privilege. But anyway, go ahead.
Exactly. And that's exactly what's going on. It's like, because white people all ethnicities say stuff about Black people. There's never no repercussions. They never get their whole life earnings taken away. They don't have to meet with Dr. King cousin and all of them. Like they don't have to do nothing but say, oh well, I didn't mean it like that or whatever. I just think that this world is so crazy when it is Black people and they over the board with the repercussions for Black people, and there's no real repercussions for other people. What he said probably wasn't the correct thing or the correct platform, but at the end of the day, he said it and then he apologized for it. What else do you want him to do?
I kind of like Kyrie for multiple reasons. I feel like he's one of the few that like owns up to his stuff and stands on it as like far as the COVID vaccine go. Now I was vaccinated
Absolutely.
100% because I didn't
Right.
agree with what he agreed with, but I just felt like he actually stood for something and he stood his ground. So as
Right.
far as anti-Semitic go, or um like the hate against Jews, I don't think that every time someone says something that opposes to them, that means that they're being anti-Semitic. That's just
Right.
my opinion. If I say that they're the ones that are in charge of all the musicians or all the basketball players or all the department stores or whatever it may be, how is that anti-Semitic? So it's just like I don't think that every intricate detail that you say about them should be dragged into now you being a Jewish religion hater. I
Right.
felt
It's
like it was
ridiculous.
his punishment, and it's sad that I'm even categorizing it as punishment because it sounds crazy, but that's exactly what it is. Um, was a bit extreme. I don't think that you should have had to go through all of that. If you was going to terminate him or cancel his contract, just do that. Don't make a mockery of it, like, oh, you gotta do this, that. Because no, I'm not. And if
And then
he is who I think he is, he shouldn't do any of those things either. I wouldn't do
yeah,
it.
I wouldn't either.
I
And
wouldn't do it.
Nike taking away the deal. Like y'all
Yeah, take it
corny.
away. Take it away.
Y'all
You
is
got to stand for
corny.
something because even now, although Kanye, everybody may think he's crazy out of his mind, he's still standing firm on what he said. He made it clear that he wasn't being anti-Semitic because he wasn't a Jewish hater. So he cleared
Mm.
that air, but he still stood on what he said, and he don't care that the deals got taken away. So what? Because you got to stand for something else, you're gonna fall for anything.
And that's the honest truth. Like you gotta
It's
stand,
like nobody
like
is
stand on 10 toes down or whatever.
anti-Semitic. What is it called when
Yeah.
you hate black people? Anti-black?
And yeah, no repercussions. No repercussions if you
Yeah,
gotta
you could
do
say
anything
the
from
N
online.
word. You could call us murderers and drug dealers. You could say all types of things and nothing is done to you. I've watched the president of the United States be anti-Semitic at times, anti-black, anti-Mexican, anti anybody that's
China,
not,
China,
yeah,
China,
anti-Chinese. I seen him be all those things, but he still was the president of the United States. He was never
and
impeached.
able
He was
to
never penalized. He was never nothing, and now he's running again. So
and able to run again. Like, come on, but y'all want to take $500,000, suspend him all these games. Yeah, out of control.
it's a bit much. It's a bit much, and
Out of control.
I personally feel that anytime I say something that's not in agreement with the Jewish community, it shouldn't be deemed as anti-Semitic. I
Right.
think that that's where the line has to be drawn.
What they should have
But
probably did was educate him. If they felt like he was wrong on what it, but y'all talking about promotion. You're promoting the it's on Amazon. It's on Amazon. Did y'all boycott Amazon? No,
that's so
not at all. Isn't this
they have not.
ridiculous?
They have not. But it's a complexion rejection. You
I like that. Well, say that again. What is it called?
complexion rejection.
Yeah, exactly.
If you was a few shades lighter, they wouldn't have said anything to you. But you're not. So you have to go through the trials and the tribulations. So for our main topic, so there was a story, Shanquella Robinson, first and foremost, deepest, sincerest condolences to her family.
God rest her soul.
So allegedly she went on a girl's trip or a friend's trip for a birthday. And the first night she was there, she got into a physical altercation with someone and she ended up dead. The friends told her parents that she had alcohol poisoning. When the Mexican medics did come, they tried to resuscitate her. It was already too late. Her friends then flew back to the States and they left her body there. Her parents had to pay $6,000 and wait 2 weeks to actually get the body back. Once they got the body back, they did an autopsy. The autopsy shown that her neck was broken, and I think also
back, right?
and she had like bruises to her ribs. Her eyes were swollen shut, busted lip, knocks on her head to prove and show that she had been beaten. So this is all alleged. There were, I think, 6 friends, including her, on this trip, men and women. The video shows her being attacked and like a guy maybe recording or standing on the side saying, "Fight back." What do you think? What's your thoughts?
It's so sad that you can go on a trip that's supposed to be joyful but you sitting around with people that have to hate you. The video also circled along on the internet, and it showed the person beating her up, and her friend recording, not breaking it up. I cannot imagine me, you, and Javon or Smooth, whatever, whoever on the trip, and y'all two start fighting, and I'm gonna be like, just Nelly, Smooth, just like hit back. No, I'm gonna break it up. Like it could never get to a physical altercation around me if we're friends. Like I cannot imagine doing that. So it's like you gotta be careful who the company you keep. You gotta pray on the people that's around you in your space, because these people do not mean you well. It's so sad. It's so sad. I feel for her mother that had to hear that her neck was broken, her back was broken, allegedly, and all these things. And these sorry ass friends calling her, oh, she's intoxicated, or she got alcohol poisoning, and all of this stuff. Every last one of them should be sent back to Mexico and tried, and you already know. Like, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's just so sad that people just so heinous. What's your thoughts? Like, it's sad. God,
I feel so just for the record, there has been Shanquella's and her friend situations going on for years, way before this has ever occurred. Before our time, before our parents' times, there has been Shanquella and her friend situations and relationships where a friend will line another friend to be murdered or harmed. I believe is more popular with men, if I'm being honest, than women, but it's definitely a thing. This one was more publicized because we're in a different time. We're in 2022. Social media is at an all-time high, and you can get blown up easily by posting something on the internet. So this was unfortunate because this young, beautiful business owner who went out with friends did think that she was going out with friends, apparently, because if she didn't, she probably wouldn't have gone. It seems like she was lured there, which is the term that I'm using because I don't see why you couldn't do that right here in the United States if you wanted to fight her. But you lured her to another country, and on the first day that she was there, you did this to her.
And got her drunk. She probably was drunk, so she probably wasn't able to handle herself like she probably would.
Yeah, she probably was drinking. You probably laced her drink, drugged her, whatever it is that you may have done. And then to lie to the parents, all of those things are disheartening. It's very sad. It gives you it makes you reevaluate things. I don't want everybody to keep saying, "Oh, that's why I don't hang with nobody," because y'all do hang with bad people. That's not y'all friends. And as I said in the beginning of my statement, is a lot of Shanquellas and friend relationships right now, except you're not dying. they don't want to kill you. They just don't like, they still don't like you though. And they don't like you to the point where they hate to see you coming. They don't want to be around you. They don't want to entertain you, engage you. They don't invite you to stuff. When you're there, they looking at you with the side eye. They treat you away, sneak dish you. All of those things that you wouldn't expect a friend to do is being done. The only difference is that you're not in a foreign country being getting drunk and then getting beat. So a lot of us are still in those Shanquella and friend situations right at this very moment, hanging out with people who we think are our friends, and they don't really mean you any well. You'll never really know until somebody actually say or do something to really show you who they are. And when you get red flags, you have to adhere to them. The mothers with daughters, especially teenage, got to teach them, and we have to have done that from when they were little up until now, at this very moment. Teach our kids that they don't have to be a follower, to be a leader, to have the discerning spirit so that they can see people for who they really are, because people are not who they seem to be. People will act like they're your friends, a wolf in sheep clothing, and do you dirty. I instill that in my kids' head regularly. I got a teenage daughter. I know the feeling of wanting to be friends with somebody. I was a teenage girl. I know the feeling of wanting to be down with somebody. We've seen this countless times. The little girls go to the sleepovers, you throw the hot water in their face, or you make them hot water, or you light them on fire, or you hit them in the head with a hammer, or do any type of malice with malice and ill will intent. Like, your mind is, those kids that are like that, they're just of a demonic spirit, and we gonna pray for them. But you know, parents would tell us when we were little, that ain't your friend, and we didn't know where they was coming from. But I know now, because I tell my daughter regularly about young ladies that she like to hang out with. These are not your friends. These are not your friends. And I can see that because I can see their behaviors, and I'm a grown woman that was once a child, and I know better. These are not your. So I gotta keep instilling that in her head. The moment you see something or feel something ain't right, then you gotta go. And she may have not gotten the opportunity because she probably will be here to talk about it today. But they knew exactly what they were doing. I agree with you. They should be extradited back to Mexico, tried in Mexico, and jailed in Mexico. And let's see your family fly to Mexico to come and see you, because they're not.
Right. Just like how my dad had to spend all that money to get her body back here. Yeah, let's see if you
but their parents are not going to do that, because if they give you 25 years like they would do in the United States, your parent is not spending $6,000-7,000 every trip to come see you on a visit. You will get a letter, and it's going to take mad long for it to come.
Absolutely.
It's gonna take a year by the time, and they probably throw it in the garbage. You're in a country that you probably really wish you would have did it in the United States, because now you're in a foreign country. They're gonna send you back.
And y'all left her body there, like y'all just left her there.
Yeah, they're gonna send you back to your country. This is how this is the law. Period. Point blank. Wherever you do the crime is where you will be tried. You do a crime in New England and you live in New York, you're going back to New England. So get your plane ticket ready. So it's very unfortunate. It's
every
very
last
sad.
one of them need to be extradited back.
Yeah, she didn't deserve that.
The recorder. Oh yeah,
she didn't deserve that, and she totally deserved justice. And I'm for justice for Shanquella Robinson.
Absolutely.
Everything's alleged. None of these things are facts. I would like for the truth to finally prevail, because her family deserved justice. She didn't deserve that.
Right.
Be mindful of the company that you keep. Like you said, you have to understand that friends don't do certain things. You know who your friends are because they show you who they are. And when they show you that they're not, walk away. Are you that pressed for friends? Walk away. Everybody's like, oh, that's why I don't hang with my circle. No, your circle's not small. I see you with a grand posse.
And a lot of people that you think is your friends ain't your friends. I don't give a fuck. It was 3 people. Like, it could be a whole triangle. That point might not be straight. Like,
yep. So we definitely have to be mindful. We have to just keep our eyes. We have to be vigilant, as the pastor would say. We have to be vigilant, because the adversary is like a roaring lion, seeking whom we may devour. So they will appear to be normal. Oh, hey, Nelly. Hey, Moody. We going out tonight? We getting drinks? Next thing you know, they got videos of you twerking butt naked on the stage.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
be careful.
And they the one that posted and gave it to everybody.
Yeah, right, exactly. So you just have to be extremely mindful, extremely mindful. Don't now try to have all these smart antics to say because where was your antennas a week ago? You
Right.
weren't thinking about that until this happened, but if you knew any better, you would do better and you would have been discerned that
Absolutely.
these people weren't your friend.
Right.
So and another thing I like to touch on with that situation, the gentleman that was in there, I'm not sure if they're homosexual or not, but the behaviors were of girls and they were men. So that yeah.
Yeah.
So I love my LGBTQ plus committee, but I don't know for grown men to be like fight back and recording and not bringing it up. I'm not sure if girls is what you like. Not sure of that.
And like, why you just like how you go on a trip with a friend and have them fighting? Like, I don't understand that. Who
But
does that?
I've seen that many times. Like I'll see the girls go in the bathroom and they acting like they're friends. As soon as you turn around, she just swing on you and start fighting, and somebody else is recording it. I've seen that so many
That
times.
was a whole. That's intentional. Like
This
that is
was
intentional. You set me up for this. Y'all got a whole camera show. Like, really?
yeah. This one was different, and my heart goes out to them. I've seen so many of these situations, not the exact one, but of the same thing that I'm kind of numb to it, if I'm being honest. So I did hurt when I saw it because I'm thinking of myself. I'm thinking of my daughter. But I
Yeah.
just was like, when will this stop? Like, when will people stop being so evil? But they just won't. They're just gonna be like that because that's just who they are.
And this is how this world is.
And
This
this
is
is how the world is. My heart definitely goes out to her mom and her dad. They're very strong. I've been seeing them, and they've been, saving face. They've been on TV doing interviews, fighting for justice, and they should receive it. They should receive it. Yeah, moms with
absolutely.
daughters definitely coach your daughters. Definitely talk to your daughters. Tell them that it. I always tell Nyla is like following the mean girls is not the way.
Yeah.
If you see that they're being mean to them, they'll be mean to
I
you
mean,
too.
to you, it's just a matter of a time.
It's just a matter of time. You have to be careful. You have to be mindful. You have to be watchful. Keep your eyes open. You could tell when people don't like you.
Yep.
Even if they acting like they like you, you could tell when they don't like you. You just they can't because it's hard to pretend for
Take
so
it. Yep.
long. They
Yep.
do something once in a blue to slip and make you see. You're
Yep.
like, but why'd you do that? I remember I had a situation, real quick story, where I thought me and somebody was like this. They thought that a gentleman liked me. So what they did was tell him like my secrets that I told her. And I was just like, damn. And I cried so bad because of many things. One, you told secrets that I told you. Two, because I thought you was my friend. Like I thought you were my friend. So I was like, what? Like, why did you do that? Like, I just couldn't believe that they had done that. And
Mm-hmm.
it was at that moment that I realized that you probably don't really like me as much as I think you like me
Yep.
because you couldn't have done that.
Yep.
And that was a red flag for me. And I exited stage left.
I know that's right.
Yeah,
Nobody
you
got
because
time for that.
you don't gotta keep doing it to me. You
Nah,
only need to do it to me one time.
that's the thing. You ain't got to keep doing it. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt at first, but when the line, when those little droplets of disrespect and hate and all that stuff starts to in line with each other, yeah, deuces. I'm out of here.
That's right.
I'm out of here. I don't
So we
care.
just gotta be
I don't care how
mindful. We
long I
gotta
know
be
you.
careful. Don't let and two with the gentlemen and the men in our lives, be though especially like the guys that's your friends,
Mm-hmm.
and that's always in girly stuff. You gotta be careful of them too. You
Yep.
have to be careful of them too because they're not
And
always who
they ain't, and they got still power of a man. So at the end of the day, be careful, because if they not treating you like a the man, like, protector and stuff, they gonna be the ones that sit there and help kill you.
So again, rest in peace, Shanquella
Rest in
Robinson.
peace.
You will be
Yes.
missed. I saw your page. You were beautiful. You
Beautiful.
had a great
Yes.
business. You
So pretty.
did hair good. You had nice clothes at your boutique. You were doing your thing, and heaven couldn't wait. So,
God rest your soul.
yeah. Anyway, guys, per usual, because this is per episode, you've been graced with me and Miss Moody, another lit episode of
Absolutely.
Relation TV. They call me Nelly.
It's your girl Moody.
And we love you guys. Till next time. Remember, if you want to air anybody out, not expose your crush, but confess your crush, tell your story, any other things, we got a few more episodes.
Apologize to your friend.
Apologize. Yeah, come on. Or even give your Christmas or your Thanksgiving shout out. Yeah. Definitely hit us up. Tell
us what you're thankful for.
Yeah, next week is Thanksgiving. We're gonna do our Thanksgiving episode because next week is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yes. Give us some ideas, guys. As per usual, it's always great to see you guys. So until next time.
Bye.